Festa 2025 is about to get started because of one thing, the tournament of all tournaments, our Bocce tournament, which the great folks here, Gary and the Italian Workmen's Club, continues to invite us out here. I don't know why they keep inviting us back, Gary. Is it something we said? Is it something we do?
It is something you've done. You're such wonderful people, such great guests. We love having you.
Well, then I hope that these guests, new faces here onto our side, are about to show off their expertise. But Gary, before we get into it, just a little history behind the Workmen's Club itself and why we keep coming back each and every year.
Sure. This is Festa Italia, sponsored by the Italian Workmen's Club of Madison. Club was founded more than 120 years ago, and back then it was a social aid organization. An immigrant could find job connections, get English language instructions, maybe health insurance and life insurance even. Well, those families of immigrants would have summer picnics in Violet Park usually, and those picnics developed into Festa 40 years ago or so. It became an organization of Saturday and Sunday of getting together for food and culture and music that you can perhaps hear in the background, and bocce, of course.
And we'll focus our attention now on bocce. What do you got set up out here, and what are we going to be doing today?
We have 4 courts. They're turf courts carved out of the great park here of McKee Park for Fitchburg. And we'll have singles tournament. Well, we'll have 2 opponents opposite each other playing the great game of bocce.
All right, speaking of great game, let's meet our contestants. Contestant number 1 is myself, yes, returning champion several years ago, hoping to make that happen again. But we've got some new faces here. First off, volunteer for the day with City of Fitchburg. Your name, sir?
Alex McLean, hello.
Fantastic. Have you ever played before?
Just recreationally, yeah.
Thank God. All right, next from our city engineer staff, what's your name, young lady?
Chelsea Wilson.
Chelsea, what do you do for the City of Fitchburg?
I'm the utilities engineer for our public works department.
And you do a fine job at that. Have you ever played bocce before?
Only in my backyard.
Did you know it was called bocce?
No, I've been mispronouncing it my whole life.
Me too, until I started this tournament, and this guy told me what to do. Finally, alderman here, I think. What's your name, sir?
I am Micah Latase. I'm the District 4 Alder.
I just met with this guy not too long ago, so I feel like we're besties now. You're a tournament pro at this, right?
I have played in a tournament before, yes.
Okay, so there's a really good chance that City Hall will retain this trophy, and the fire department. Where is the fire department? Oh, they're on their way right now. So they've been a little busy today. Don't worry, they'll be here, and we'll get the introduction from them as they're playing. But we are going to get started here in just a moment. Quick ground rules for folks who are not familiar with what's going on.
Sure. In the game of bocce, there are 2 types of balls. The small ball is the pallino, which means little ball in Italian. And then the larger balls, 2 colors, red and green. So there's a flip of the coin to see who throws the little ball, which is really the target. So that the winner also chooses the color. So the winner of the toss would throw the pallino out. It goes out into the court, and then, as I said, it becomes the target. So they would choose either red. That person would choose red or green. Throw that ball, the larger ball, to the pallino, and the game is underway. Once that throw is made, then the opponent throws a ball, and the whole object is to get as close to that small pallino as possible. And so the result of that is the person who is furthest away keeps throwing until they're closer, of course, and then the opponent would throw.
And you win. That's it. You just win. So, all right, we're going to get started. Thank you again for hosting another great tournament. Thank you for continuing to come back to the City of Fitchburg. We really appreciate it, Gary.
I'd like to add, the support by the city staff has been spectacular. As a 52-year Fitchburg resident, it's gratifying to me. I've met some wonderful people. We
appreciate it, and my son appreciates it too. All right, let's get started. All right, very special guest here as we continue our tournament. The festival do they assign a queen? Do they assign how does that work?
They kind of assign it, and typically it's somebody from the Italian American Women's Club, and so this year was mine.
Fantastic. What are your duties as a queen as you're making your way around the park?
I spend the day here. I'm kind of like the ambassador of goodwill, and look over the spaghetti eating contest, and obviously we'd be doing the Spacci Ball awards. I've been selling cookies also, The Women's Club makes many, many different kinds of cookies. We have 10 different kinds of cookies that we've been selling.
By the way, that's one of the well, two reasons I come out here. One, because I certainly love the tournament, but two, I love the food here, and my wife really loves the cookies.
Absolutely.
So I have to come home with those or I'm always in trouble. But nevertheless, for the women's group, how does that work in relations to the Workmen's Club?
It was originally the Italian Workmen's Club in 1912, and in 1934 the Women's Club came to be. And we've been going strong ever since.
What are some of the things that you guys do as part of the group, or is it all kind of together now?
I think we're doing more and more together, certain events together. Now, for this, we really focus on making all these cookies, like I said, 10 different kinds. Some of them are very traditional that you don't just get
Sure.
normally.
All right, well, I've heard enough. I'm going to get some cookies. I appreciate you stopping over, and thank you again for choosing Fitchburg. We certainly love having you guys out here.
Thank you.
All right, so the dynamics of this tournament changed quite a bit when the fire department got a call. We really appreciate their short time here, but good news for City Hall. Somebody at City Hall is getting the trophy. Unfortunately, it's not Micah, but that's okay because he played a really good game and almost beat me, kind of. And then full disclosure, the volunteer and a City Hall employee. What happened on your side?
It was back and forth the whole time, and he knocked my ball out of the way to score 2 points to win.
What's your name again?
Alex.
Just kidding. I see I'm facing Alex here in the final matchup, so that's called taunting, and we appreciate it. Hey, again, special thanks to the Italian Workmen's Club here for hosting this great event. We're so happy to be in the final round here, and we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. The tournament is over, and unfortunately for our volunteer of the day, who we cannot thank enough for standing in and helping us out, Alex, how'd you do?
Not great. Not my best game.
We're not going to talk about what the final score was. What we are going to say is thank you to the Italian Workmen's Club again, all the staff, all the volunteers, everybody for helping us out. And Gary, where's the trophy going back to this year?
It's going back to City Hall, and the name is Jeremy Crosby Fact TV, just like 2019.
Hey, there it is, right there. That's right. It's really weird to do it, talk about yourself and how awesome. So I'm going to do this and say, Alex, what was your strategy before you met me?
It was try to get it closest to the ball, and that's essentially what you did every time. So.
And what did I do? I just tried, and that's all I can say. There is no strategy. Again, Gary, thank you so very much. Really appreciate you. Any final thoughts from the day today?
Congratulations, Jeremy. See you next year.
No, this is it. I'm ending it because I'm never going to have it again. Much appreciated. Yeah, you absolutely can hold it. You got it?
So, Alex, second place. You can put that with your